What if I told you that most millionaires don't drive flashy cars or live in mansions? In fact, over 60% of millionaires live in homes worth less than $500,000, and nearly 80% are self-made. Surprised? It's true. Millionaires often live modestly and follow habits that anyone can adopt, regardless of their income level. In this video, we're diving into the 7 frugal habits that middle-class millionaires use to build wealth. You'll learn how they turn small savings into big profits, avoid lifestyle inflation, and quietly grow their fortune without drawing attention. Stick around to discover how these everyday strategies can lead you to financial freedom without needing a lottery win or a six-figure paycheck. Ready? Let's get started. Chapter 1. The Millionaire Mindset Shift. Middle-class millionaires aren't born rich. They think rich. The key to their success is mindset, not money. Unlike the typical spender, these millionaires focus on long-term wealth rather than short-term pleasure. A study by Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, shows that 80% of American millionaires are first-generation wealthy. They built their wealth from scratch by being intentional with every dollar. Here's an interesting fact. Most millionaires budget. Yes, even with all that money. They know exactly where their dollars go and make sure every cent works for them. They don't rely on luck, they rely on habits. Their mindset is about controlling money, not letting it control them. David Bach, author of The Automatic Millionaire, says, "Becoming rich isn't about hitting the lottery. It's about making consistent, smart choices with your money." You don't need to be born wealthy to adopt this mindset. Shift from thinking, "I deserve this now," to "I deserve a secure future." It's the small daily choices that compound into wealth. Adopting the mindset of frugality helps you see money as a tool, not a ticket to instant gratification. When you change the way you think about money, you change your financial future. Chapter 2. Invisible Wealth. Cutting out lifestyle inflation. Most people, when they earn more, spend more, but not middle-class millionaires. They resist lifestyle inflation, keeping their spending level even as income rises. This is why they live comfortably below their means. According to a study by the American Savings Education Council, 54% of millionaires still shop at discount stores. What's interesting is that this strategy is invisible to most people. You wouldn't know they're wealthy because they don't flaunt it. They choose value over flash, driving used cars and living in modest homes. Warren Buffett, for example, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958. He could afford a mansion, but he understands that more stuff doesn't equal more happiness. When you cut out lifestyle inflation, you're really investing in your future. Every extra dollar you don't spend today can grow into more dollars tomorrow. This strategy allows you to quietly grow your wealth while others chase status symbols. You don't need the latest gadget or the fanciest car. Real wealth is about financial freedom, not impressing others. Chapter 3. Value Hunting. Where to spend and where to save. Middle-class millionaires know that frugality isn't about being cheap, it's about being smart. They know when to spend and when to save. One interesting stat from the book Stop Acting Rich by Thomas Stanley shows that millionaires are more likely to spend money on things that add value to their lives, like education or investments, rather than luxury items. They often choose quality over quantity. For example, a high-quality item may cost more upfront, but it lasts longer, saving money in the long run. They invest in assets that appreciate over time, like real estate, stocks, or businesses. Meanwhile, they cut corners on things that don't add long-term value, like expensive dining or flashy clothes. A great example is Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, who flew economy class and drove an old Volvo despite being worth billions. Kamprad believed in spending money where it counts, on growing his business and creating affordable products for his customers. The takeaway here? Focus on spending money where it will grow or provide lasting value, and cut out the things that don't. Chapter 4. Turning pennies into profits, leveraging small wins. You don't need huge windfalls to build wealth. Middle-class millionaires understand that wealth is built by small, consistent wins. The idea here is simple. Even small amounts of money, saved and invested over time, can grow into something big. According to Fidelity's Millionaire Outlook study, 88% of millionaires made their wealth through small, consistent saving and investing, not through high-risk gambles. Compound interest is a powerful tool. As Albert Einstein once said, "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it." Millionaires often start by saving a small percentage of their income, but do so consistently. Whether it's investing in a 401k, stocks, or even putting extra cash into a high-interest savings account, these small decisions add up. The magic happens over time. A few $100s invested today could become thousands in a few years. It's all about playing the long game. Patience and persistence pay off. If you're finding this video useful, subscribe, and let's get back to the exciting stuff. Chapter 5. The Debt-Dodging Game Plan. Debt can be a financial killer if not managed wisely. Middle-class millionaires know this, which is why they avoid bad debt like the plague. Data from Ramsey Solutions found that 94% of millionaires don't carry credit card balances. They may use debt strategically, like taking out a mortgage or a business loan, but they avoid consumer debt, like credit cards or car loans, that comes with high interest. They understand that not all debt is created equal. Good debt, such as a mortgage on a rental property, can build wealth by generating income. Bad debt, like credit card balances with high interest, can erode wealth fast. The key is using debt as a tool, not a trap. Take Mark Cuban, for example. He famously said, "If you use a credit card, you don't want to be rich." Millionaires live by this rule. They prioritize paying off high-interest debt as soon as possible. They understand that every dollar paid in interest is a dollar they can't invest. If you want to build wealth, getting rid of toxic debt is step 1. Chapter 6. Stealth Wealth. Looking rich versus being rich. Many people try to look rich, but middle-class millionaires focus on being rich. There's a term for this: stealth wealth. It's all about accumulating wealth quietly without showing off. Data from Thomas Stanley's research reveals that many millionaires live in homes that cost less than $300,000 and drive cars like Hondas or Toyotas. Here's the catch: flashy purchases can make you feel wealthy, but they're often a trap. They drain your money without adding value. Middle-class millionaires avoid this by keeping their lifestyle simple. They understand that wealth is built by not trying to impress others. They don't feel the need to wear designer clothes or buy luxury cars just to show they've made it. Instead, they focus on financial independence. An interesting stat? The U.S. Trust Insights on Wealth and Worth report shows that 85% of millionaires live below their means. This allows them to grow their wealth without drawing attention. Remember, the richest person in the room is often the one who doesn't look like it. Wealth isn't about how you look, it's about your financial freedom. Chapter 7. DIY Millionaire. The Power of Self-Sufficiency. One of the most overlooked habits of middle-class millionaires is self-sufficiency. They prefer to do things themselves rather than pay someone else to do it. Whether it's home repairs, learning to cook, or handling finances, they save a ton by not outsourcing everything. A great example comes from Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA. Despite his billions, Kamprad was known for cutting his own hair and flying economy class. This mentality isn't just about saving money, it's about staying grounded. When you learn to do things yourself, you not only save but also gain skills that can save you more down the road. Dave Ramsey often stresses that frugality builds character. Millionaires aren't afraid to get their hands dirty because they know those small savings add up. One fact to consider: according to CNBC, 44% of millionaires save money by cooking at home regularly. It's not about being cheap, it's about understanding the value of your money. Learning to fix, cook, and manage things yourself can build financial resilience. Tap the subscribe button and be a part of our growing community.